know whose face appears on the penny and the $5 bill? It is Abraham Lincoln's. He was the 16th President of the United States. Abraham was a respectful person. He was kind and fair to everyone he met.
He was tall, skinny, honest. He wore a stovepipe hat. His face is on the penny, on the $5 bill. He was the great emancipator. Who was he? He was Abraham Lincoln, our 16th president. So what's so great about Lincoln? What's so great about him? Is it that he took the first step towards ending slavery in America? But let's rewind the clocks to the beginnings. Speaking of clocks, here's a song that was composed around the time Abraham Lincoln was alive. The year is 1809. Little Abe Lincoln is born in a log cabin in Kentucky. He grows up poor. When he's 9 years old, his mother dies. Abraham's father remarries, and young Abe is a little worried. What does she mean? But Abraham's new stepmother is very kind to him. She makes their home a sweet place to live. that 10-year-old Abe Lincoln is not very smart, but his stepmother sees that he is. She tells him, "Read every book you can get your hands on."
But there's hardly any time to read because young Abe has to work on his father's farm. And when Abe turns 16, his father hires him out to work on other people's farms. Abe is always busy.
Clearing land, plowing fields, planting crops.
But sometimes Abe would lay down and
read a book.
the neighbors would say,
"Hey, you're lazy."
but was he lazy?
No.
He just had a
Hunger for learning that stays with him all the time.
When Lincoln grows up, he worked lots of different jobs. Flatboat pilot, rail splitter, soldier in the Illinois State Militia, and store clerk. He worked really hard. Here is a song about working hard on a project that Abe Lincoln had an important role in developing. One day when he was working in a store as clerk, he realized he has overcharged a lady by 3 cents.
Oh no!
He walked over 3 miles to pay her back.
Here's your change, ma'am.
That's how he got his nickname.
Honest Abe.
From humble beginnings, Abraham Lincoln
Goes a long way.
he is elected to the Illinois State Legislature, to the U.S. Congress, and in 1860 he's elected
President. So what was Lincoln's most important decision? Well, it might have been when he signed. What did it do? The Emancipation Proclamation freed the slaves. Wait a minute. President Lincoln had no control over the Confederate States. So how could he free their slaves? He didn't.
The Southern slave owners ignored Lincoln's proclamation. So at first the Emancipation Proclamation
Didn't free any slaves.
But later on, when the slaves heard about it,
We're free.
some slaves liberated themselves by running away to the North. So did the Emancipation Proclamation help the North win the war?
Yes.
The Emancipation Proclamation gave the war a more
Noble purpose.
that made the North
Fight harder.
When the Civil War started, Lincoln said the war's purpose was to. But the Emancipation Proclamation expanded the war's purpose and made it a fight.
To abolish slavery.
So when did America finally end slavery? That happened 8 months after the Civil War ended.
The 13th Amendment outlawed slavery forever.
large song. Almost all the facts we just presented. Please listen carefully.
greatest presidents.
That's a big song at the end, isn't it? Let's give them a big round of applause. Great job, boys and girls. I'm so proud of them. There's a lot of words in that musical. So, thank you to Elena for stepping in to run the PowerPoint. Mrs. Chanteau back there, running the PowerPoint back there. Thank you to all the teachers for helping. Dr. Mayer, thank you for all your support. Parents, thank you for the opportunity and privilege to teach these wonderful children every day. I'm so grateful to you. Let's give them a great big round of applause. Wonderful job, guys. We're so proud of you.